From devastated fields to delicacy on the dinner table, no animal in America wreaks more havoc on agriculture than the wild hog. They multiply at a staggering rate, ravage crops, and defy every control measure thrown their way. But instead of surrendering, American farmers have transformed this fight for survival into bold, innovative solutions. This is the story of how humans turned an invasive species into a source of food and profit. Join us as we explore the fascinating chapters of this journey. In Texas, as the sun dips below the horizon and the countryside falls silent, a strange sound pierces the night. It's not thunder, not the rumble of tractors, nor the distant howl of coyotes. It's the guttural roar of wild hogs. Tusks glinting under moonlight, hooves pounding, bodies crashing through fields of corn and sugarcane like living bulldozers. In a single night, a herd can devastate acres of crops, wreck irrigation systems, and leave behind nothing but mud and ruin. For American farmers, this isn't just a nuisance, it's a full-blown crisis. A single wild hog can tip the scales at over 400 pounds, 181 kilograms, dig through frozen soil and smash fences built to hold cattle. Multiply that by dozens, even hundreds, moving as a unified force, and you begin to grasp why these animals are dubbed the most destructive invasive species in the United States. By 2025, they're projected to dominate over 90% of river basins in the Southeast, threatening the very foundation of American agriculture. These hogs are cunning too. They learn fast, remember traps, and pass that knowledge to their young. Set a flimsy trap once, and they'll dodge it forever. Chase them, and they vanish into dense forests or swim across rivers. Guns, fences, farmers have tried it all, yet the hogs only grow savvier. So how do you fight an enemy like this? Tonight's story takes you to the front lines of America's hog war. We'll follow farmers and trappers wielding massive steel corrals, hunters braving treacherous night chases through thick brush, and USDA-approved processors transforming a wild invader into safe, nutritious meat for the market. From the chaos of the fields to the precision of the slaughterhouse, this is the journey of the wild hog, from destroyer to dinner. The battle is just beginning. Will human ingenuity triumph? Press 1. Or will wild instincts prevail? Press 0. Share your vote and subscribe to catch the next chapter. The solution is the steel corral, a massive circular trap 30 to 40 feet, 9 to 12 meters wide, and 5 feet 1.5 meters tall, designed to capture entire herds, not just lone stragglers. Every detail exudes strength. Steel panels are welded or bolted tight, the mesh is heavy-gauge steel, and the base is reinforced to prevent hogs from lifting it. At the center lies the gate, typically a drop-style design that slams shut in seconds. If the gate fails, the entire effort crumbles. Strength alone isn't enough. Timing is everything. Close the gate too soon and you snag only a few hogs. Wait too long and the herd moves on. That's why many ranchers now rely on cameras and motion sensors connected to remote control systems. From miles away, they can watch in real time and drop the gate only when 70 to 90% of the herd is inside. Placement is just as critical. A trap set randomly might sit empty for weeks. Experts choose spots along muddy trails, near wallows, or at the edges of fields where hogs sneak in under cover of darkness. The baiting process is simple but effective. Dry corn mixed with expired milk, beer, or sugary soda is left to ferment for 3 to 5 days until the smell turns sharp and sour. The stench carries far, drawing hogs from miles around. Some farmers bury the bait shallow, forcing hogs to root and spread the scent, keeping them inside longer. Baiting unfolds in stages, first outside the corral, then near the gate, and finally deep inside. For several nights, the gate stays open, letting the herd come and go without fear. building trust that the trap is safe. Only when most of the herd moves freely does the operator drop the gate. When it falls, chaos erupts. Hogs slam into the steel, squealing and climbing over each other, but the circle holds firm. Within an hour or two, the capture team arrives, sealing a victory through patience, strategic placement, and persistence, not just brute force. Not every fight against wild hogs ends with a trap. In Texas, hunting remains a vital and sometimes dangerous tool for controlling their numbers. While traps can snare entire herds, they can't cover the millions of acres where scattered groups roam. That's when rifles, spotlights, and skilled hunters step into the fray. The image of a lone farmer with a shotgun may sound romantic, but reality is far more complex. Wild hogs rarely travel alone, and chasing them through dense brush or foggy nights is nearly impossible. A single herd can number dozens, scattering in all directions when startled. Even seasoned hunters with night scopes admit the challenge. You might drop one or two, but the rest vanish into the darkness. That's why hunts are organized like a tight-knit ranch crew, with roles as clear as a sharpened blade. A typical team includes a spotter using thermal optics to track hogs across vast terrain, a lead shooter ready to fire with precision, and handlers prepared to secure downed animals. Safety comes first. A cornered hog can charge, and a 300-pound beast with razor tusks can inflict serious injury in seconds. Hunters set out from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. when hogs are most active. Some perch in elevated blinds near crop fields, others stalk through wooded trails. Surprise is the key to success. Yet laws and ethics play a major role. Texas classifies wild hogs as invasive, allowing year-round hunting with no limits. Still, hunters must respect property boundaries and avoid unnecessary cruelty. Many landowners partner with state programs, reporting kills to monitor diseases like African swine fever or leptospirosis. The hunt is charged with drama. The sudden crack of snapping twigs, glowing eyes caught in a spotlight's beam, a herd bursting from cover. When a shot lands, the hog must be dispatched swiftly and humanely, both for ethics and to preserve meat quality. Delays increase stress, toughening the muscle and lowering market value. Compared to trapping, hunting is less efficient but essential. It targets small groups missed by traps, keeps hogs from growing too wary of corrals, and gives farmers another tool in a fight that demands every strategy. In the end, whether by trap or rifle, the goal remains the same: reduce the damage, protect the harvest, and turn a night of chaos into a resource for the table. The story of wild hogs is one of stark contrasts. In the fields, they are destroyers, ravaging crops and spreading disease. For decades, farmers saw them as a curse, too strong and cunning to be stopped by fences or rifles. But through the persistence and ingenuity of farmers and hunters, this animal has been reshaped into a valuable product, proof that human creativity can turn disaster into opportunity. The journey tells its own tale. Traps and bait show how patience outsmarts instinct. Hunting takes down small groups missed by corrals. USDA-regulated transport and slaughter bring order. Skilled butchers transform an invader into inspected meat. The results are striking. Each captured hog prevents thousands of dollars in crop losses while generating income. Cuts sell for $7 to $12 per pound, and value-added products like sausages or smoked bacon expand profits further. Consumers enjoy leaner protein with bold, earthy flavor. Farmers turn a nightly threat into a lifeline for their livelihood. Looking forward, technology will sharpen this balance. Smarter traps, advanced sensors, and careful breeding could steer this model towards sustainability. Other countries show success with hybrid or semi-wild farming when instincts, environment, and management align. Wild hogs remind us that nature's challenges never vanish, they adapt. But with creativity, regulation, and determination, destruction can become nourishment, and a crisis can fuel families and futures.